Hi guys, Dave here with a new lesson for you. We're going to look at Rock With You by Michael Jackson, and the guitarist was David Williams, one of the greats. Okay, let's get going. We're going to start off with the chorus, which is also the intro. And we're going to start with an E flat minor 9 chord. We're actually not going to play the root for this. We're just going to play, we're going to bar across the 6th fret on the E, B and G strings, and then 4th fret on the D, like that. Also functions as a G flat major 7. Okay, the strumming is going down, down, then you do a missed up, missed down, then hit an up, then relax the chord, do a down up, and then followed just by playing the chord with a down. This rhythm you're going to hear a lot of, so it goes. Like that. That take care of the first bar. Like that. Sometimes I think with that missed downs, sometimes it ends up being like a muted down strum. So sometimes you might hear it like this. Like that. Okay. Like that. Okay, the next bit. Now what's actually happening is you've got a slash chord, an A flat over a B flat bass, and then into a B flat major. But all we're going to play is the top part of the chord, which is going to be an A flat major. You might recognise this as like an F shape played at the 4th fret. So bar across the 4th fret on the E and B, 5th fret on the G, and then 6th fret on the D. And what we're doing is we're going to go down, a miss down, and then an up. Like that. Give it a little cut off, and then we move that shape up to the 6th fret for a B flat chord. Hit it on a down. And you kind of do 2 missed downs. It's one of those tricky things to get timing wise. When you're holding a chord, but you're going to end up hitting the chord on a 16th note upstroke, basically. Like that. And the way I tend to, what helps me keep time is just to keep counting with my hand, basically. So I'm counting like 8th notes. And that helps me to kind of get it just in the right place. And that last up strum, that's on the last 16th note of beat 3. Like that. Okay, the next bar is the same as the first, with the E flat minor 9. And then we're going to do A flat again over the B flat chord. Same as before, down, miss down, hit it on the up. And this time we're going to jump up to the 7th fret with that shape. Again, we're just going to play what looks like a B chord. What's actually happening is it's a B over D flat or B over C sharp, whatever way you want to look at that. But we're just playing that much of it, so you get that. Okay, then we're going to go back to our first bar again. What happens this time is just before he plays it, he does a couple of scratches, just down up, which happens just on the pickup, so it's like that. Then we've got basically the same as bar 2, so we've got the A flat, B flat, that same rhythm. Then right at the end we've got a couple of scratches just to get us into the next chord, which is a G flat going up to A flat. G flat happens on beat 1, A flat happens on the 2 and. That's 1, 2 and 4. Now, repeats. Okay, now you're going to hear a slowed down version of that section. Okay, now we're on to the verse. Rhythm wise, it's going to be very similar to what you heard in the chorus, but it's a lot more cut off. So again, we're back to that E flat minor 9. Same rhythm that we had before. And we're going to play it twice. Now what happens is the first time it's an E flat minor 9, but on the record the bass changes to an A flat, so you get this really nice sounding chord, which is, I'd describe that as an A flat 13 with a sus4. Big old name, but all he's really doing is the bass is changing to A flat. So and then it just goes to our A flat shape. And harmony wise, again, the bass player is playing the B flat, so you get that. Same rhythm. That happens twice, and then we're on to the next section. This rhythm happens a lot, so this time we're using that same shape that we're using for the E flat minor 9. This time it's going to be the G flat major 7. And that's going to go down, down, up. And again, got a missed down up there, down stroke there. So it's down, down, miss, up. And then we hit it again on a down. That's going to be beat 3. And then we get a couple of scratches just on the end of beat 4. So. You notice that when I play on beat 3, I just let it ring, and that's what he does on the record. Like that. We're going to use the same rhythm for the next chord, which is basically, on the record, it's a D flat with an F in the bass, but we're only going to play, we're just going to bar across the B, G and D strings at the 6th fret. Then we're into B flat major 7. Sorry, a B major 7. This shape is starting from the E string, we've got the 6th fret, 7 on the B, 8 on the G and 9 on the D. Same rhythm as before. And then we're going to get another slash chord. This is going to be a G flat over A bass. We're going to play it like this. Bar across the 6th fret from the E to the G. Then I played 7th fret on the B and 8th fret on the D. And again, same rhythm. Like that. So those 4 bars, I'll do that. You notice on the last 2, I don't bother with the scratches. I don't think he does on a record. He doesn't do it every time, so at your discretion really, how you do that. Right, and then we get this little run up. Just all on the beat, 1, 2, 3. Starting off with an E flat minor 7. That's barring across the 6th fret from the 1st to the 5th string. And we're holding down 7th fret on the B, 8th fret on the D. Playing 5 strings, and we take that shape 2 frets higher, that becomes our F minor 7, and then we end up with a G flat major 7, a bowing across the 9th fret, and I'm also holding down 11th fret on the B, 10th on the G, and 11 on the D. So it's just 1, 2, 3, cut off on beat 4, then there's a whole bar rest, and then we go up again. And then we play an A flat major chord on the forehand. So, like that. Okay, and they're the verse chords, and again, we'll have a slowed down section for you to have a listen to. Okay, next section is the bridge, or the middle 8, whatever way you want to describe this. And it starts off with a B flat minor 7 chord. Just bowing across the 6th fret from the 1st to the 4th string, so yeah, E, B, G and D. And again we've got a similar rhythm again, so down, down, then he does a muted down, hits on the up. The first time he does it, he lets this ring, plays it one more time with a downstroke on beat 3, and then cuts it off. And that takes care of the rest of the bar. The second time he does it, that upstroke is cut off, so it's like that. And that's what he does most of the time. It's only the first time he lets it ring. Yeah, hear the differences between them. The next two bars, it's the same rhythm, this time with an E flat 9. The only real difference there is on the D string we're holding down the 5th fret instead of the 6th. So you get that. And the same thing as before, down, down, mute, up, and then down, cut off. Like that. Then we get the part of the verse chords again, the G flat major 7, the D flat, B flat, B major 7, and then the A flat. And that makes up the bridge. Okay, here are the chords over the keyboard solo. Very similar to the chorus, but there's a slight difference in the ending. So we've got our E flat minor 9 as before. And this is where it changes. So the first 5 bars are the same. But then, harmony wise, it's slash chords again. So you've got an A flat with a B flat bass, but we're only going to play the A flat shape. B flat chord at the 6th fret. Again, it's going to have a C in the bass and then a B over C sharp. All with downstrokes. The first chord is on the 1, the B flat's on the 2 hand, and then the B's on the 4. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then that holds for 2 whole bars. Then it's going to go back and play the first 5 bars again. And this time it's going to go up the same way, A flat, B flat, B, holds for a bar and a half, so the whole of the next bar, and then the first 2 beats of the bar after that, and then it just goes up a half step up to a C chord over a D bass. And this is so that we can move into the new key for the final chorus. So it just moves up from E flat minor to E minor. Okay, the final chorus is basically the same as all the other choruses, but everything is up 1 fret. So, we've got E minor 9, and then A/B over to B, so that's from 5 to 7. Then back to our E minor 9. And then A over B to C over D. Again, we're only playing that much of it. Back to the E flat minor 9. Then A/B to B. And then we're going G/A to A. Okay guys, that's all the main rhythm guitar parts to this. I had a lot of fun putting this one together. I hope you enjoy the lesson and get a lot from it. So with that, I'll just say goodbye and have a great time playing through this song, and I will see you for a lesson real soon.